Hey guys, I'm back. I'm 3, and today what we'll be making is, first of all, are you getting worried about buying greeting cards from the shop? I think so. Whenever you go to shop, you search for greeting cards for marriage, anniversary, Valentine Day, whatever. When you buy these cards, you might experience they are very expensive, right? So if you want a card but made by yourself, very cheap and very beautiful, look at this video till the end, and I'll make a very beautiful border for that, right? So let's jump into it. So first of all, let me go with my supplies. I'll be using this fine paper for my work. You can see that it's not like that. I used to buy big sheets and then I cut them into small pieces. I'll be using my watercolors, these two brushes, water. Right, so let's jump into it. What I'll be using, first of all, I'll decide where I want flowers here and like that. So first flower which I'll be making is anemone. I love to use violet color. I'll be using violet color. You can use any color as per your desire. You can decrease the shade, you can darken the shade, whatever like you want. So let me show you it clearly. From here I'll be making, right? So I'll start like this. Then I'll make a small flower like this. Then I will make this like, right? Then I'll make a small one, and then I'll make it like this. Okay, leave it like this. After some time I will come back. I'll make it center as well. But before leaving it, let's make a darker shade of this purple violet color. A darker shade. Right, and we'll put it like this so that the center should look dark. Okay. Right, you can see the center is dark. It's dark enough, right? The center is dark enough. And now let it be done. And if you see that as well. Okay, my first flower is done. Now we can start with the second one up here. So I'll be using a little bit pinkish purple color. Okay, I'll use pinkish purple. So up here I'll make that. So I'll make it somehow like it's very beautiful. It's like this, and then I'll make it like this. You can see how is it looking. So now I'll take some darker and I'll put it from the center. Now you can see it's like from the center it's blooming, it's blending from to up, right? So we have made these two flowers. You can see now moving up. Let me do this. Okay, so as you can see that we have made two flowers up here. Now I'm making two flowers up here which are facing towards this, right? So let me round up my paper and I'll make the same flowers as I made there. This time I'll be using some bluish purple, bluish. Okay, then I'll start, let me zoom it. Right, I'll start by making the color, and then I'll start by doing it like this. Right, it's done. Now I'll take some darker, as I told you, and then I'll split it from the center. You can see how fast it's blooming. Right, like this. See, it's get blended up automatically. So whenever you make flowers, this is the one thing that you keep in your mind. You should put the flower color in the center. Okay, now I'll be making another flower up here. I'll use, you can take any color as per your desire. So this time I'll be using a very pretty mixture of color. This then up here like this, then one up here, why I'm not making this full in all of this, because it's facing towards this direction, right? So now let me take darker color. Wait a minute till like this. Let me take the dark color and then I'll sprinkle it around like this, right? Okay, so now let me fix up it. Right, so now you can see that we have made 4 flowers. Now we can make the flowers up here as well. So next flower which I'm gonna make is rose, right? I'll be making the rose. First of all, up here, what you need to do to make rose are, you need to make first smaller strokes, very small strokes, like this. I'm making very small strokes. Let me zoom it. Right, you need to make small strokes, then you need to make bigger strokes, right? Curl strokes, as you can see I'm making. Then you need to make more wider, right? Right, like this. Done. Now we take again darker color and we put it in the middle of this flower. It will be like this, right? Can you see now? It's beautiful. Leave these 2 spaces up here for making leaves. Now we will, let me turn the paper again, and this time now we're making the rose up here. This time I'm making yellowish rose. Okay, I hope you all must have seen the yellowish rose in your life or in at any garden. Like this you'll be making. Right, done. You can take darker yellow. I advise you to take yellow orchid color. It's very pretty color. I'll be using that color only for its center. So you can see that its center is somehow golden like. So that's the yellowish color. Now let me fix it up. Right, so you can see that we have made up and down border. Now we're making the border for the side portion. So for side portion, let me turn my paper right like this, right? And I'll be making sunflower here. First I make simple flower, four petal flower, then I'll make sunflower. So for simple petal flower, I need peachy color. I'll use peachy color, right? So here I have that peachy color. Let me zoom it up, right? So I'll be making that flower right like this. Can you see? It's the 4 petal flower that I made. I leave some space for leaves as well. Now I'll take some darker so that it can blend into each other. Blend. If it's not blending, let me blend it. Now I'll take and I'll put it around it. Right. So now the same type of color I'll be making up here. Then one sunflower here and one sunflower here. So same type of color. I'll be using the same color, peachy, because these flowers look very beautiful when we make this flower using peach color. If you want to use another color as per your wish, you can use that as well. So I'll be making that. So I have done this. Don't try to make this leaves completely perfect, because from the edges all the petals are not perfect. So this done. Now either you make sunflower or peony. I'll be making peony. I'll share one more video in which I'll tell you how to make sunflowers. That's why I'm not making sunflowers, because I think so that you all might know. I don't know how to make those. Okay, so how to make peony? It's very easy. You just need to start up like this, and then I'm gonna like this and like this, making towards its side, this side, right, like this, and then like this. Then from here we'll start making it like this. Peony is a very beautiful flower, and if I tell you, it's the most easiest flower as well. In my journey of watercolors, this is till now this is the easiest flower that I think so, right? Then I'll take some darker flower color and then I'll spread it around it here, right? You can see I have done this. Now same flower I'll be making up there as well, right? So it's also facing up, right there, right like there, and like this. Then I use some darker color and I'll spread it around, and I'll also use this color to make its upper strokes so that they'll become more visible, more darker like. Aren't it's very pretty color? So we have done this. Now let us move to make the leaves. So let's make. So how to make leaves? So I'll be using sap green. I'll be using the sap green color. So how to make leaves is, you just make a straight line. Then how you'll make is, see, from here you would have a light pressure, then you press it and you have a dark pressure, then you leave it with a light pressure. It's a leaf, right? Okay, so I'll be making up here as well. Dark pressure, then light pressure, dark pressure, then light pressure. Okay, dark pressure, light pressure, dark pressure, light pressure, dark pressure, and then light pressure. So like this you need to make all around. So let's make with me. So you can use different shades of green. As we all know, whenever we look for the plants, they have different shades of green leaves, right? My first video that I uploaded was based on leaves like leafy border. If you haven't watched till now, go and watch it up right now. After this video, not now. So first of all, let me make with sap green, then I'll make using another color as well. Okay, don't think that how I am making this too fast. It's my daily work, it's my cup of tea, that's why. If you'll practice, you will also be able to make this, but for that first you need to do practice. So I'll be using different shade now of green, and I'll apply the color. I'll make some leaves, only some, because there is not much space now. Okay, I can make up here, some, right? Some up here with this, and then some up here, then one up here, one up here. Right, so I have drawn that as per my wish. You can draw as per your desire. So here is our card ready. This is our greeting card. Now whatever you need, like I want to greet my mother on Mother's Day, and I want to say you are my super mother. So how I'll write, I'll show you. So let me turn this. I'll take any color and then I'll start. Super mom, right? Mom I'll be using in calligraphy. M, right? You can see now. draw some lines like this to make it more beautiful, right? It's not done till now. What you need to do is you need to take black color, and you need to, in this one flower, 1 2 3 4, in these flowers, how you'll do it, you'll make a circle in the middle, a dark, then you'll draw small stems like this. I'm making, let me show you from, so you can see that like this you need to make in all of yours, right? But it should be less, right? So I'll making again the center up here, I'll making the small up here, right, like this. Then for another one, again I'm making it fast, very fast. Okay, for another one I'm making it, do it slowly, I'm doing it fast. Okay, right. Now for these we will need yellow color. You can take yellow and then you need to put inside this, right, like this, right, like this. Okay, same for this one, right, like this. So it's done. We have made a very wonderful greeting card. You can make this card for your mother, dad, Valentine Day, or anything, whatever you wish to like to do that. So it's done. Goodbye guys, we'll meet again. Bye bye.